Yeah, pretty much what he said. What is up, guys? Welcome to the video. It is a terrible day today. It is cold, it is raining, it is dark, just like my heart. But I'm getting the vlog in. Just wanted to give you guys a little update. Yes, as the title says, I hurt my back. It's nothing serious though, don't worry about it. It's nothing spinal.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or
Well,
what portion?
Spinal.
I tweaked my back a little bit the other day doing deadlifts. I know, your boy messed up. I was doing deadlifts and unfortunately the mats were a little bit too bouncy and the weight shifted and I pulled without actually realizing, and I hurt the left side of the lower area of my back. Just muscular. It made itself known the day after it actually happened, not the day of, which kind of sucks because if I had known straight away, then I probably would have called the sets, but everything else moved okay. It was just that second rep on the first set, which I'll play for you guys. It was just a little misgroove that happened and I didn't realize that it happened straight away, so I pulled out of position, as you can see in the video. But like I said, it's nothing serious. It was just the next day it was a little bit sore, a little bit tight. Now that happened on the Tuesday, and usually I would go in on the Wednesday and do my weightlifting session. Like I mentioned in the other video, we're doing the weightlifting stuff about twice a week. I decided not to do it because I felt like resting was going to be the better choice in this situation, and it turns out it was. Turns out all I needed was a day's rest, and Thursday when I went in for my heavy squats, just took a little bit more time warming up and foam rolling out the area that was a little bit sore, getting blood in the area as well. Turns out that's all I needed to do, and it held up good. It held up fine, so we are good. Now, like I mentioned in the other video, we're just wrapping up the last week of training for the current cycle that I'm on. Not steroids. Nope. I'm talking about the training block I'm on. Maybe I should be more specific with you guys. Tail end of the training block that we are on. Just finished up week 3, so now I'm heading into my deload week as of tomorrow, and then we'll head into a new training block, and I believe the intensity is going to get a little bit harder, so things are going to be needed to be addressed. Things will be addressed in terms of technique, execution of particular lifts. Now, that's the one thing I wanted to talk about, was you're going to be noticing a slight change in setup for my deadlifts. I'm going to be coming at it with a different approach. I'm going to be coming at it with a more methodical approach. So, as you guys are aware, I typically do the grip and rip style, where I set up at the top, get all my air in, get tight, go down, grab the bar and pull straight away. I'm not sitting in the bottom, I'm not setting up in the bottom position and then pulling. I feel like I'm wasting energy when I do that. This time around, we're going to tweak it up a little bit. I got one of my good mates, he's helping me out with execution of form for setting up in more of a bottom position. Still slightly grip and rip, but just not from the top. Now, one thing that I did mention is coming at training with a more methodical approach in terms of setting up for each lift, execution of each lift, and so forth. Now, that's going to be something I'm going to be doing for not just deadlifts. It's currently happening for squats. Bench, not so much. Bench is pretty okay. I mentioned in the other video that one of the things that I have changed up for squats is my stance width. Now, closer stance, it allows me to feel a lot more stacked. I've been trialing it out in this block, and I just feel a lot more stacked in the bottom portion of the squat, in the hole, and it feels a lot more springy out of that bottom position. So that narrow stance is actually working out really well for me. and it's something that I'm going to keep up. It's something that I'm going to see how it feels as the intensity gets harder. I've pretty much got it locked in now in terms of the way I set up and the way I execute the lift, so I'm not going to be changing anything too drastically after that. Bench press, like I said, nothing really needs to be changed. Bench press was one of the movements that I felt a bit nervous about coming back into powerlifting, simply because I hadn't been pressing for about 3 months, like I mentioned to you guys. But surprisingly, it's coming along quite good. The numbers are actually creeping back up, and bench is feeling comfortable again, so I'm really happy about that. It was one of the movements that was going to be sacrificed the most, and it did show in that first week. That first week was a little bit rough, but we got back after it in the second and third week, and it's moving again, and I feel amazing knowing that the weight is steadily coming back up. So it's all just about execution, it's all about confidence, and just getting the job done. I did also mention that I may or may not be competing this year. I've had so many people come to me and say, do it, you need to do it, everyone else is doing it, you'd be crazy to miss out on it. And I agree. You know, I'm fully aware that I'd be crazy to miss out on it. It's something that you know, I feel like I'd definitely regret it if I didn't. So I'm going to be saying it here to you guys right now. The big announcement is your boy's going to be competing in APU States June 1st and 2nd. First powerlifting competition of the year. It's going to be in June. We're doing it. Can't wait to see how my numbers come back up with all this this new methodical approach to every lift. 2019 is going to be a big year, and what better way to kick it off than with States in about 2-3 months time. We're in March, in the middle of March now. It's in June. Yeah, it's going to be a good year of lifting. So I wanted to give you guys a short, quick update in regards to what's been going on. Deload week this week. Deload week this week. So nothing too crazy is going to be happening in terms of training, but I will still film it for you guys. I want to take you through what my mindset's going to be like, and what processes I'll be going through. New setups, new executions, new way of executing the 3 main lifts. I want to take you guys through it. I want to take you through my approach, how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it, etc. And then we're back into the heavy training. Sick edits will be coming back. Don't worry, I will be bringing the sick edits back in a future video, so keep an eye out for that. I hope you guys did enjoy this short, quick video, and I'll see you all in the next one. It's freaking cold out here. Need the hoodie, Alpha Lee hoodie, represent. I'll see you all guys in the next video. Stay savage.